What's good? This is JVB representing SPD, and that is sportsperDiem.com. 6 interceptions, 1 sack, 51 total tackles, 2 forced fumbles, 3 defensive touchdowns. Those were the numbers last year for one of the best playmaking safeties, if not the best playmaking safety in the game, and that man is Eddie Jackson, and he came in at number 30 on the NFL Top 100 list. And it's funny that he came in at number 30 because if you're a lifelong Bears fan, even if you're a younger Bears fan, you should know the name Mike Brown. Mike Brown was drafted in the second round of the 2000 NFL draft. And then that same draft, with the first round pick, the Bears selected some guy out of New Mexico. I think his name was Brian Urlacher. And I believe he ended up having a pretty decent career, as far as my memory is concerned. But the Bears selected Brian Urlacher and Mike Brown in the first and second round, respectively, in the 2000 draft. And it's sad because, real talk, I truly believe if Mike Brown stayed healthy, he would have been one of the greatest playmaking safeties of all time. Of course, Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu was up there. We all remember Sean Taylor as well. And, of course, that's a tragic story. That's a sad story because I have no doubts he would be a Hall of Famer himself if his life was never taken. But Mike Brown had a fantastic start to his career. Every time there was a loose ball, a ball being batted in the air, creating a tip drill opportunity, Mike Brown was always there. Mike Brown had a knack for the ball. And for a safety, that's the number one quality. Like, it's cool to be that intimidating safety, to be that guy that receivers and even tight ends afraid to go down the middle and catch the ball because they know you're going to crack their ass. Afraid to go down the middle and catch the ball because they know you're lurking and they know that safety going to crack their ass. But for me personally, I'm taking that ball hawk first. And sometimes those ball hawk safeties can crack you too, but they can also get that ball. They take it away. You got some safeties that's strong as hell and they can crack the hell out of you, but they can't catch the ball. The ball hit them in the hands and they drop it. The ball hit them in the chest and they drop it. So I'd rather have a ball hawking safety all day long, especially in this NFL because you can't hit nobody anyway. But as I was saying, it's funny that Eddie Jackson came in on the list at number 30 because the last great playmaking safety we had was number 30, Mike Brown. When Eddie Jackson came out of Alabama, a lot of people were talking about how great of a talent he was. And he was a top round talent, but because of his injury, he was going to go in the middle rounds. And whoever got him was probably going to get a steal in the draft. Well, the Chicago Bears got him. And so far so good. In just his second year with the Chicago Bears, a long story franchise, he's already amongst the top of the list when it comes to defensive touchdowns in Chicago Bears history. That's amazing. And it's a breath of fresh air because the Bears were starving for some kind of playmaking in the secondary, and they lucked out because now they have that. Kyle Fuller and Prince Amukamara on the ends both had their best years of their career. The Bears lost Adrian Amos in free agency, but they picked up HaHa Clinton-Dix, who was a solid safety. But the best guy back there is no doubt number 39 and number 30 on the NFL Top 100 list, Eddie Jackson. And to me, this ain't a fluke because I'm an LSU fan. And don't ask me how. It just kind of happened that way. But I've been following LSU for a very long time. So I've seen a lot of SEC football, and I've seen this man play, and his skills are undeniable. He has a knack for the ball. He returned kicks in college, so he has good vision. So when he gets the ball, watch out because he'll take it to the house. Whether that's a scoop and score or pick six, he knows what he's doing back there. And like I said in the Kyle Fuller video, this front seven generates so much pressure that it just makes life so much easier for all the defensive backs. You guys are going to be able to create a lot of plays. And last season they did. Chief among them, Eddie Jackson. So wrapping this up, what do I think Eddie Jackson's going to do this year? I think he's going to do the same thing he's been doing since he got in the league. Make plays. He has a knack for the ball, and he knows exactly what to do after that. Like, we all know that Eddie Jackson isn't a great tackler. We saw him whiff a lot of times last year on plays, including that Randall Cobb play last year opening game against the Green Bay Packers. Like, that sucked. No doubt about it, because he just whiffed on it. He had no intentions on tackling that man. But to me, that's his biggest weakness. But you know where he's strong at? He's strong at taking the ball away. And for me, I'll take that, because there's been a lot of great defensive backs who just can't tackle, but they can make plays, and that gets them paid. No disrespect to Adrian Amos. He was a solid safety, and he did get paid. But if he was a playmaking safety, he would have got paid a lot more than what he got paid with the Green Bay Packers. You know, guys like Deion Sanders, guys like Champ Bailey. You know, Ed Reed was a decent tackler, but he wasn't a great tackler either. But they made plays, and that's what Eddie Jackson doing. So as long as he's making plays, you know, I'm cool if he whiff on a tackle or two. You don't want him to whiff on really important tackles that can help the Bears get off the field or win the game. But for now, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt, because he makes plays. But as long as this man stay healthy, and I know you got to say that for every single player in every single sport, because that's the biggest factor. And us Chicago sports fans and Chicago Bears fans, when it comes to Mike Brown, we've seen this in the past. But as long as Eddie Jackson stays healthy, he's going to be one of the best playmaking safeties in the league. And I won't be surprised if he's ranked even higher next year. I really believe that. There's one more Chicago Bear left on the list. We all know who it is. We all know what spot he came in at. And that video will be coming to the channel very soon. But I hope you enjoyed this video podcast. And I also hope that you enjoyed the Akeem Hicks video and the Kyle Fuller video on the Bears Top 100. If you haven't checked that out, you can check that out as well. I have a couple of other Bears videos that you might want to check out. So go ahead and support a brother if you could. Speaking of support, like the video and share this video with fellow Bears fans, fellow football fans, fellow Chicago sports fans. Share with everybody. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, take it easy. God bless. Bear down. Peace.